Anyone who stops learning is old, whether that's at the age of 20 or 80. That's a quote by Henry Ford, a fellow lifelong learner. And it's good to identify that because that's what today's discourse is going to be about. We're going to talk about lifelong learning and the benefit of being a perpetual student. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow listeners. As we gather here today, let's take a brief journey of imagination. Picture this: a boundless ocean, its vastness representing the entirety of human knowledge and understanding. Now, envision yourself standing at its shores with an insatiable thirst to explore its depths. In our vision, the waters never recede. Instead, they continuously expand with new islands of information emerging in uncharted territories just beckoning for exploration. Every droplet, a nugget of knowledge. Every wave, a lesson to be embraced. This ocean is an ever present concept in our reality, symbolizing the endless opportunity for learning and growth that life offers. And just as the seasoned sailor never tires of navigating the seas, a true student of life never ceases to delve into the oceans of knowledge. This is the essence of lifelong learning, an unyielding journey of discovery, fueled by an innate curiosity and with unwavering passion and growth. In the grand theater of existence, roles come and go, scenes change, but one role remains a constant, and that is the perpetual student. It's a role that transcends age, social status, and even educational backgrounds. It's a commitment to embrace every day a fresh chapter filled with lessons waiting to be uncovered. Today, we'll delve in to the captivating realm of lifelong learning and explore its myriad of benefits and understand how it shapes not just our minds, but our very souls. As we transcend down the halls of history, we are able to trace our lineage of education. We find that for centuries, learning followed a pretty predictable trajectory. It began with the innocence of childhood, prepared with tales from our grandparents, that then morphed into more formal schooling, and it all ended and was cultivated in the end by higher education institutions. These cycles, for many, were a rite of passage. You studied, you earned your credentials, and then you transitioned into a world of work, armed with the knowledge that you had amassed over those formative years. This linear progression, kind of reminiscent of an assembly line, worked in a world that moved at a more gentler pace, where change was gradual and professions remained relatively static. As we transition to the newer generations, we're now in an era marked by rapid technological advancements, where innovations like artificial intelligence, biotechnologies, and quantum computing are reshaping our industries, creating a profession and rendering old professions obsolete. It's a paradigm shift, and as our theories evolve, and what is considered cutting edge knowledge a decade ago might be outdated now. In a maelstrom of change, and the traditional model of study once, work forever is being rigorously challenged by the new generation. The finite game of conventional education is making way for an infinite game of lifelong learning. No longer can we rest on our laurels of past academic achievements on a horizon of knowledge that is ever expanding. To navigate this intricate and ever evolving landscape, a mere map won't suffice anymore. We require a compass. Compass is a tool that doesn't just point us in the right direction, it helps us recalibrate our path based on the shifting terrain. The compass is continual learning, a commitment to remain perpetually curious, to seek out new knowledge, to challenge our understanding, and adapt to the new terrain. As we stand on the confluence of tradition and transformation, it becomes clear: to thrive in this dynamic world, we must transition from a periodic learner to a perpetual one. Imagine life as a vast canvas, each experience, each lesson, and each insight adding a brushstroke. Lifelong learning continually adds depth and color and even nuance to our masterpiece. Each skill acquired or perspective gained is akin to adding layers to our own personal canvas. We find ourselves broadening our horizons, pushing boundaries of what we thought was possible and constantly evolving. As we feed our minds, we cultivate our souls, refining our understanding of the world around us and deepening the wellspring of our wisdom. We live in a whirlwind era where the only constant we have is change. Technologies evolve, industries transform, and the societal norms start to shift. In every fluctuating landscape, the ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn becomes our anchor. It equips us with the agility to pivot. It recalibrates our strategies and to embrace change with open arms. Continuous learning ensures that we are always in sync with the times and never become obsolete or fall behind. The job market today is akin to a grand chessboard. There are a myriad of players strategizing for success. In this competitive arena, continuous upskilling and reskilling emerges as a powerful differentiator. When we commit to lifelong learning, we not only enhance our existing skill set, but we acquire new competencies that are in high demand. The productivity and the productive approach that we have positions us more favorably and opens doors to things like opportunities and promotions and even career advancements that might otherwise remain relatively elusive. Our brains, much like any other muscle, thrive on exercise. Engaging in continual learning is akin to a rigorous workout for your gray matter. Numerous studies corroborate that stimulating the mind through continuous learning can stave off cognitive decline, bolster memory, and enhance cognitive functions. By challenging our brains, introducing them to new concepts, we are fostering critical thinking. We ensure to remain active, agile, and robust, therefore safeguarding ourselves from any negative cognitive health. The path of lifelong learning is rarely tread alone. Whether it's enrolling in courses, attending seminars, or joining workshops, these avenues often bring together individuals with a lot of shared interests. This convergence creates fertile ground for networking. By engaging in continuous learning, we forge connections with like minded individuals, expanding our professional networks and enriching our personal relationships. These connections can lead to a collaboration, can lead to partnerships, and can simply add depth to our understanding through shared knowledge and diverse perspectives. In essence, lifelong learning isn't just a commitment to education, it's a commitment to oneself. It is the acknowledgement that growth is continuous, that potential is limitless, and that our quest for knowledge is, indeed, a journey worth embarking on. Gone are the days when learning was confined to the four walls of a classroom, or when quality education was limited by geography or socio-economical barriers. In the modern era, the digital advancements have heralded in a renaissance in the world of learning, democratizing access and expanding horizons. The rise in online educational platforms have been nothing short of revolutionary. When we look at online platforms, they bring together courses from top tier universities from around the globe, making Ivy League education accessible from the comfort of our own homes. Other online platforms offer a vast array of courses, from professional development to personal hobbies, catering to diverse learning needs and interests. Others have missions to provide free, world class education for anyone, anywhere, and it has transformed the way millions have learned. From foundational mathematics to complex scientific concepts, these platforms, among many others, have shattered the traditional barriers to education, offering quality, flexible, and affordable education. While the modern age offers us a plethora of avenues for learning, embracing lifelong education requires more than just access. It requires intention and discipline. Cultivating the habit of continuous learning is akin to nurturing a garden. With constant care, attention, and the right strategies, we can ensure to flourish within that growth. Do you remember the innocence of why question throughout your childhood? The world was a mystery, and every answer led to another question. Whether along the way, many of us traded that initial curiosity for routine and certainty. However, to truly cultivate the habit of lifelong learning, we must rekindle that childlike wonder. We should embrace curiosity as a way of life. We should let every query be a doorway to discovery and every wonder spark exploration. In the vast realm of knowledge, let there always be a why waiting and to be pursued in your life. While curiosity sets the stage, direction ensures that we make progress. Set tangible, measurable goals for your learning journey. Perhaps to aim to read a certain number of books each year, or master a new language, or even acquire a specific professional credential. These goals act as milestones, guiding our efforts and giving sense to our accomplishments. They create a roadmap for our learning expedition, ensuring that we move forward with purpose. Learning isn't just a solitary behavior or an endeavor. It thrives in company of diverse minds, engaging in discussion, be that in forums, study groups, or even social circles, sharing knowledge that you've earned, debate ideas and challenging your assumptions, and also absorbing the diverse viewpoints. This exchange not only solidifies what you've learned, but it also introduces you to new perspectives, deepening your understanding and enriching your learning experience. Cultivating the habit of lifelong learning is a journey in and of itself. It's about nurturing the mindset, setting the stage, and then taking proactive steps to feed an insatiable appetite for knowledge. With curiosity as the compass and intention as our guide, we set forth to a never ending voyage of personal growth and intellectual growth. In closing, in the rapidly changing world where technological advances redefine our realities, where knowledge evolves at the unprecedented pace it's currently at, in the words of Alvin Toffler, resonates with profound significance. The illiterate of the 21st century will not be those that cannot read or write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. Such a statement might seem hyperbolic in the decades past, but today it seems a testament to our times. The traditional milestones of education, like our certificates or our degrees or even our graduation ceremonies, while important, represent a chapter in a vast book of learning. To stop them, to halt them, at our journey's midway, to deprive ourselves of the boundless wisdom that lies ahead. Learning isn't a phase, it's a philosophy. It's not about amassing facts, but cultivating an evergreen mindset, one that remains open, receptive, and insatiably curious. As we navigate the multifaceted terrain of our lives, from personal challenges to professional endeavors, our commitment to continual learning becomes our most trusted ally, guiding us, enlightening us, enriching our experience. So, my call to action: let us make a pledge today. Let us break free from the shackles of conventional learning paradigms. Let us not confine learning to the boundaries of institution or capita certificates. Instead, let's wholeheartedly embrace that unending journey, that ever unfolding adventure of discovery. For in the grand, intricate, and beautiful classroom of life, may we all wear our badges of curiosity with pride. May we all remain perpetual students with our hearts eager to explore, our minds keen to understand, and our spirits forever young. Thank you for your time.